Alrighty, everyone, here it is, the beast of the square bodies, 1990, one of the last years of the square body, a 1990 Chevrolet Suburban 2500 4x4K series, and it's a Silverado package. This one was truly top of the line. It's got the window sticker. It was essentially ordered with almost every single available option. I've never seen a Suburban more loaded out than this. And it's crazy. When you look at the window sticker, this thing was over $27,000 in 1990. The most expensive Suburban money could buy back then. Literally, this was more expensive than a Cadillac Fleetwood Brom. So, you know, essentially the most expensive GM, you know, made at the time. And it is a beauty. Completely original California truck. Really cool history behind it. This was ordered new in a Chevy dealer in Sacramento, California, and it was used by the state for the governor's office. So the governor of California in 1990 was riding around in this thing. So, which kind of makes sense, because when I found it, I was so curious. I was like, why would somebody order such an expensive, top-of-the-line, macked out 2500 K-Series Suburban in all black? That was unheard of. Nobody ordered all black in Suburbans, especially ones this expensive with the Silverado trim level. You would get them two-tone. I mean, you would get like blue and white, or, you know, red and white something. Everybody got two tones back then, so to do all black was really different. But again, it being for the governor, it made sense. So anyway, don't know how many years it was used by them, but the third owners who I bought it from, and again, it's all original. It's been really, really well cared for. California its entire life until I purchased it. And man, up underneath, you could eat off of it. It's so clean. Body is super straight. Original paint is in incredible condition. No sun fade. Very few, very light scratches that I buffed out pretty much. And yeah, there you have it. It's just a gorgeous truck. And the 1989, 1990, and 91 square bodies were my absolute favorite, because being a kid from the 80s and 90s, these are the ones that I had the most remembrance of. And also, honestly, this was the best of the square bodies, because hell, they'd been around for like 30 years at this point. So they really had perfected it with, you know, just the technology upgrades, you know, the engine so much better, the transmission was so much better. And yeah, it was just kind of like the final years were the best years, because they had had so long to perfect this body style. And what I love is that obviously classic lines of the square body stance and style, but you get some cool things like the upgraded front end with the quad headlights. This one was ordered with the power mirrors instead of the metal mirrors. That was an upgrade. I think they only did that in 90 and 91. And yeah, again, the interior on the last couple of years of the square bodies were much, much more refined. So there you have it. Really cool history on this awesome square body. We put a 2-inch lift on it. Everything's been through mechanically, sound, it runs great. We put the new BF Goodrich on there, and this truck has 148,000 original miles. You'll see on the odometer that it says 131, I believe. That's because a couple of months after I got it and was driving it, the speedometer broke, and it wasn't as simple as just changing or, you know, replacing the speedometer cable. The entire unit broke itself, the cluster. So we had to go find a donor, and I wasn't you know, happy about it, but it was really the only option we had. So we found a donor that had close to the same miles. So the odometer reads 130,000. In reality, this truck has 148,000. I kept the original, so it will go with the sale. And all the service documents and Carfax show the mileage being accurate at 148. you up under. And again, original California dry truck. You will not find even surface rust on this thing. It is so clean. I think this is probably one of the cleanest I've owned, if not the cleanest. Just really, really stunning. Doesn't leak a drop, dry even after sitting for a while. And again, mechanically, you don't have to worry about anything. We've gone through pretty much everything, and she's great. Square body Suburbans are, to me, one of my all-time favorite vehicles, all-time favorite models. I grew up with these things, and they just tug at everyone's heartstrings. I feel like everybody has a story of one. Everybody had somebody in their family who had one, or just has a personal connection to them. So when you drive these around, it's like everybody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to tell you their personal experience, their stories. And it's just a really good time, kind of, you know, having that camaraderie and connecting with people and their personal experiences. But yeah, there you have it. 1990 Chevy Suburban 2500 K Series 4x4 Silverado package, and man, she is a beauty. Again, no dents, no dings, hardly any scratches on this. I had it professionally light wet sanded. We did 2 stages of ceramic coat on there because the paint is original, so we wanted to really preserve it and give it that glossy finish. It was a little dull when I got it, not anymore. It looks like new money.